I still remember the sound her heels made when she walked into the funeral hall. Sharp, confident, already counting the money she thought she'd inherited. My sister always walked like that when she believed the world belonged to her. That day, she strutted past me as if I were one of the floral arrangements, silent, decorative, irrelevant. She didn't know she was walking straight into the trap I'd built. Back then, before the rot surfaced, she was the pretty one, the charming one, the one who could tilt her head and make anyone, men, women, God himself, lean closer. I used to admire her. I used to trust her. I used to think she loved me. That was before she set her sights on Daniel. He was my husband, my safe place, my steady ground. He called me his anchor, told me he didn't need storms, he needed calm. But hurricanes are seductive, and my sister always knew how to be one. At first, the shift was barely visible. Her compliments lingering too long, her questions about our finances disguised as sisterly curiosity. Daniel brushed it off. "She's family," he said. "She's harmless." Harmless? Funny word. The message that changed everything. The night I found out, I wasn't even snooping. His phone lit up on the kitchen counter. A familiar name. A message short enough to kill me in a single strike. "When you're ready, I'm ready. She'll understand eventually." I didn't scream, didn't cry, didn't fall apart. I just went quiet. Completely, terrifyingly quiet. Silence is underrated. People mistake it for weakness, but silence is where plans are born. The shift inside me. I didn't confront him, didn't confront her. Emotion is a luxury I no longer allow myself. Instead, I observed. Noticed the secret glances, the sudden excuses, the way his guilt made him generous, and her greed made her bold. She didn't want him, not really. She wanted what he represented. His name, his influence, his $400 million empire. I knew my sister, but she never truly knew me. Not the patient part, not the calculating part, not the part that learned to weaponize betrayal instead of drown in it. The plan. Daniel wasn't an idiot, just a man who believed in the wrong woman. I didn't have to twist him, I only had to tell him the truth, calmly, factually, without accusation. The shock on his face did the rest. He filed for divorce the next week, and 3 weeks later, he married her. People called it scandalous. I called it necessary. Because 2 months before that, I sat beside him in the lawyer's office. I watched him sign a will so airtight, so elegantly crafted, it felt like art. Everything, every dollar, every property, every stock was moved into a trust, and I was named executor. With one clause: in the event of my death, my estate will be donated entirely to the Children's Heart Foundation. Daniel had a heart murmur since childhood. He said it felt right. He died unexpectedly 5 days after marrying her. His heart finally failed him, but his signature lived on. The reading of the will. She showed up wearing black silk and arrogance, sat in front, crossed her legs, and waited for her coronation. When the lawyer said Daniel's assets were not available for inheritance, her smile twitched. When he explained the trust, her jaw tightened. But when he read the final line, Daniel's personal letter, addressed directly to her, she froze. "To the woman who mistook my love for wealth, may you learn the difference." Silence. Pure, crystalline silence. Then her face shattered. "That's impossible," she whispered. "I'm his wife." "Yes," I said softly, "and I was his legacy." She looked at me then, really looked. For the first time, she understood. I had never tried to win. I had only waited for her to lose. After the fall, she left the room trembling, dragging her pride behind her like a torn veil. Reporters followed. The story spread fast. Gold digger wife receives nothing. Husband leaves fortune to charity. Sister named executor. People called it poetic, justice, karma. But it wasn't karma. It was me. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel triumphant. I feel relieved. As if I finally stepped out of a burning house I pretended wasn't on fire. My sister married my husband for money. She buried him expecting riches. She walked into that will reading believing she'd won. But she forgot one thing. I don't fight wars loudly. I end them quietly. And this one ended the moment she underestimated me.